Welcome to Monday. It's the 17th of May, 2021. This Day Weather Podcast is being brought to you by Chugwater Chili, the gourmet spice of Western life. New to the brand is Chugwater Chili's very own green chili seasoning blend. The perfect combination of spices so you can make green chili at home, easy, tasty, and quick. Sprinkle on your eggs or make a smothered green chili burrito. The weather is a little bit of everything, which you expect during the spring season. We have an upper level low drifting through some parts of the western United States through Tuesday. That's going to bring in some unsettled weather conditions. We do see warmer weather later this week, then a little bit of a dip in temperatures this weekend, more so in some areas than others. We'll show you that in a minute. We don't see any severe cold, no hard freezes, but there's going to be some colder, wet weather in northwest Montana and Wyoming. There could even be a little bit of wet snow. We'll show you that here in a minute, but it's not going to be widespread. This is the precipitation that fell through Sunday morning across our region, and you can see an active area of some really nice rain-producing thunderstorms in this area here. Southeastern Colorado, western Kansas doing well. This area up around the northern parts of the Nebraska Panhandle into southern and southwest South Dakota, that was a real shot in an arm. Really good shot of moisture up there with those showers and thunderstorms. Then we have this other area, showers and thunderstorms in southeastern Wyoming and northern Colorado. But you can see some areas were able to pick up some rainfall over the last 72 hours. And this area here picked up some really good rain on Sunday afternoon. And you can see the western slope, gosh, just nothing on that western slope there to get any of that spring moisture. As we go forward, this is what we're going to be watching here for the next couple of days. There is an upper level of low sitting over central Arizona. It's weak, but this time of year, a weak low like this generates a lot of weather because it causes instability. It brings moisture and it brings cold air aloft. This system is going to track very slowly like this over the next 48 hours. We're cut off from the cold. So ahead of this system, it's actually really warm up in this sector right there, while a little bit cooler under the clouds and the upslope that has developed along the eastern plains. That's why some of you have had a lot of low clouds and a lot of fog here over the last couple of days. It's because of that. It's going to take 2 days for that upper level low to move in. There we are on Wednesday morning. It's up over southeastern Colorado and beginning to exit the area. This will allow some high pressure to build in behind it for Thursday into Friday, giving us a warm up. But see this guy right here? That low into southern areas of British Columbia and Washington state is going to slowly trek like this and settle into the Great Basin by the weekend. And we'll show you what happens as that drifts in. Temperatures for today, you can see we've got the warmest temperatures, very warm, in that warm sector we showed you up in the Dakotas and up into Montana, 70s and 80s. But closer to the low, you can see that temperatures are a little bit more modest, 50s, 60s, and lower 70s. But there's really no cold air in sight, at least on this map that we're showing you for today. Now, as we go forward for the next couple of days, this is where the most active rain and thunderstorm pattern is going to be. Western Kansas, parts of southwest Nebraska, eastern Colorado, and extreme southeastern Wyoming. This will be the area where that low is coming. That's going to bring the most active area of showers and thunderstorms. So you can see up here, there's really not going to be much action today or tomorrow. And that's in that warmer, drier air mass up there. So it's going to be the I-80 corridor south and into Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas, and the Panhandles that will see most of the action over the next 2 days. This is the low by Saturday that's up into British Columbia now. It's just slowly going to settle in. Now what will happen is this low is going to move really, really slowly, and ahead of it, it's going to pump in a very mild flow of air from the desert southwest and the lower latitudes down here. But at the same time, there's going to be a pocket of colder air aloft with that low settling into Montana, Yellowstone Park, Jackson Hole, those areas there. So what will end up happening is you can see that colder air. This is for Thursday. Look at the delineation between the colder and the warmer here. So underneath that trough late in the weekend into the weekend, there's the colder air, but look how warm it is on the other side of that trough. You're getting a big contrast here, which is typical for spring. But up here in that pocket of colder air, later this week and into the weekend, there's going to be the best rain. Look at that. So parts of central and northern Wyoming, Montana, and boy, North Dakota. This would be great if this happens for North Dakota. Right here in the higher elevations, the Beartooths, the higher Wind Rivers, maybe the higher Bighorns, as that colder trough settles in, the cold air is here, the warm air is on the other side of the divide here, and you're going to get a pattern like this, where it actually could snow, probably will, in the higher reaches of Yellowstone Park, the Tetons, the Wind Rivers, and maybe even some of the lower elevations of south central and southwestern areas of Montana. But with the delineation of the warmer air here and the colder air here, most of the central and southern Rockies going to be more mild. The colder air is more locked up here and is going to be heading more that way instead of heading south. This is what temperatures look like on Thursday relative to average. Look at that contrast by Thursday into Friday between the colder air in the northern Rockies, the northern Great Basin, the Pacific Northwest, and areas along and east of the divide. Now, if we go out further, this is by Memorial Day weekend, Sunday, May 30th. Wanted to show you this. We showed you this as a teaser last week. By the end of May, the main jet stream winds are retreating more to the north, and we start to see this high pressure build in the lower latitudes. Right here, this is a early summer signature. So it'll likely happen as we get past this week and into the following week. It still looks like a warmer regime, and it does look like while there's still going to be chances for precipitation, which is what we want, we are going to go into that last week of May into the first week of June with a temperature pattern that's looking pretty warm. Nothing hot, but looking more consistently warm. Don't forget to use Chugwater Don at checkout and get 20% off your Chugwater Chili order at chugwaterchili.com. Have a great Monday, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.